We are really privileged here. Nagaland News Network is sitting with Deputy Chief Minister of the state of Nagaland, T.R. Zeliang, who is also in charge of the National Highways and Planning and Transformation, sir. Thank you so much for sitting with us. And we're going to be talking about mostly, of course, the roads and the national highways and small issues that are popping up in the state. Sir, first of all, let's get straight to the point. You are in charge of national highways, and recently, July 4th incident of the devastating incident where 2 people died on National Highway 29, Kohima to Dimapur. Can you please tell us what is the status of that? Because the last meeting that was held with NHIDCL, the contracting agency, they said that they will give a report by the 21st. So, sir, can you give us a little bit on that and what is the status right now?
Yes, we had a sitting with this BRO, NHIDCL, and National Highway Nagaland PWD. So 3 agencies we sat together and we elaborately discussed about the problems faced by these commuters, particularly between Dimapur and Kohima. As we all know, between Dimapur and Kohima, almost every year the people used to face problems. Particularly for the stretch area of that Paklapar and some areas nearby this Lalmati area, beyond Pipema. So there used to be problem, stoppage for 1 month, 2 months, sometimes weeks together. So state government also looking at this problem seriously. So we had the sitting and we have decided that we'll meet on 28th of this month. But unfortunately, ED NHIDCL Kohima was out of station. So he'll be back only by Monday or Tuesday. So we are going to sit again and review the decision taken and we will collect the action taken report from both the organization, including this NH and PWD. So on that day, we'll try to discuss one by one, as per the minute taken in that last time meeting.
During the last meeting with the implementing agencies at Rhododendron Hall, sir, it was decided that there will be signboards displayed with the contractor's name and details of the work. So what is the update on that? Was that also part of the report that is supposed to come? Are you going to make sure that that will happen?
Yeah, we have given the instruction that all the organizations, like implementing agencies, BRO, NHIDCL, and Nagaland PWD National Highway, they should place the name of the contractor in the form of signboard in every package so that people can understand, easily understand who is the contractor and who is answerable. So as directed, I think they were supposed to place it before 21st of this month. Yes. But so far, we have not seen that action is taken on that. So we are going to discuss on this issue also, whether action is taken or when will they comply as per the decision taken last time.
The repair works are supposedly taking place on National Highway 29 right now by NHIDCL. They're doing their surveys. But one main factor that was evident, especially after that rockfall incident, that the slopes are not as suppose it's supposed to be, sir. It's too perpendicular. And then it has to be in a layer format that was discussed. So now, when that work is happening in this stretch of road, Pakla Pahar especially, where it is continuous rockfall, sir, will the highway be shut again? And will it be more dangerous if work is going on, because cutting will be happening now, sir?
As of now, they have to provide the safety measure. That in form of this emergency works they have to carry out. But for future, future, some measure has to be taken. And according to NHIDCL, ED, and GM, they will prepare estimate how to reconstruct that vertical cutting they have done, and that corrective measure should be brought about. And for that, they assure us that they'll bring up the estimate and in what way they will construct for future corrective measure. That part they'll bring up their proposal. That is what they assure us.
So will this expenditure, the cost, would not be part of the package that was already existing? Will this be another extra package that will have to happen?
Yeah, since major portion of work has been completed and money has been drawn, so now it will be a new proposal, and that it will be taken up by NHIDCL, and they may take up the matter with this MORTH, Ministry of Road Transport. So that part though it depends on the ministry people, but it is the lookout of this NHIDCL to bring this corrective measure for future protection.
Sticking to the same topic and subject, this is very important because this is one of the lifelines, this stretch of roads. There's also a drainage issue over there, sir. And they did say that they have completed the work almost 95% complete. But if we look at it, sir, the drains have not been done, hardly been constructed. Culverts are not yet completed. So do you think that this 95% is farce right now, sir?
No, all these points we have discussed prior to that last time meeting. We have had 2 rounds of meeting. We decided to have meeting quarterly. So in one of the meeting, I have pointed out that the quality of stone used on the road. Now the project is 95% complete, and it is going to be handed over to the contractor. Will hand over the road to the NHIDCL again. Of course, maintenance will be done by the present contractor for 4 years. But from now, if we start repairing the road, that means we told them that the quality of the stone should be checked, because somewhere potholes started. So the first year, if this kind of damage started, then what will be the fate for the coming years? So drainage also, yes, we have mentioned that the proper drainage should be done. Otherwise, if the water flow on the road, no road can sustain. So that part also we have discussed, and they assure us that they'll take up the matter with the contractor, and let's hope that contractor will comply with the direction given by NHIDCL.
In regard to National Highway 2, sir, the Wokha road that goes to VK, Mokokchung Road, sir, it is in a very deplorable condition. Even though it's not a very long stretch, I think it is a very deplorable road. And so is there any work going to happen on that? And if so, when will it begin? And then if you have any update on that highway, sir?
Yeah, that falls under National Highway and PWD. From Bocha, Chemenu, Waka is already completed. But from Doyang up to this Alichan, that portion, the contractor was appointed. The contractor was appointed for that portion, but that contractor had produced this fake BG, bank guarantee. It was detected. So the so-called notice was issued to him, and later on MORTH that issued a direction that it should be terminated and re-tender should be floated. So the department, chief engineer NHIDC, not chief engineer NPWD, has already terminated the contract, and now re-tender has been floated. NIT has been issued, and it will be completed within the month also.
In regard to again national highways in the state, there are many natural calamities happening at this point, sir. Of course, a lot of it major would be the attributed to the natural calamity, but then what about for future, sir, for all these safety measures that should be taken place? Is there the same issue that happened in National Highway 29 happening in the other parts of the state? Because roads are getting blocked, people are suffering, so because these are the main lifelines, that connect to different villages and, like I said, lifelines. So do you think the government is doing enough to also make sure that these calamities, even though not can it be avoided a little bit more? More efforts should be made, sir.
Yeah, we all understand that hill area, we always face this problem during this monsoon period. Everywhere landslip, and then the people used to face problem. So for that, we used to survey all the road, national highway. NHIDC people, they'll verify their road, and BRO and National Highway Nagaland PLD also, we used to survey where the road blockade has taken place, or likelihood of road blockade. So we used to send report to the flood damage, under flood damage fund. So we used to send report to Delhi. So yearly, some sanction used to come for this original repair or restoration of this road. So we have been doing, and for this year also, this National Highway PWD, we have already sent an estimate that damage. Sometimes we used to take a kind of loan from state government, repair the work, and then reimbursement is done by this National Highway, MRTH. So this is a regular process. So we have been doing.
This land compensation seems to be a very big issue in our state, sir. And that we have seen it happen throughout in many other the national highways in the state as well. So now, what is the solution now if the landowners are not willing? And we have seen them build really quickly small houses and huts on the highway to get the compensation. Now, what is the solution for this? And can the government sustain by paying these compensation?
No, you see here, people means like a civil society. Civil society should understand the scope. See, where there is a way to get land compensation, our people do not apply. They don't claim. National Highway, according to National Highway Authority of India guidelines, or the Act, according to the Act 1956, every national highway, wherever declared in the country, landowner has every right to claim for compensation, land compensation. But our people don't claim there. But where there is no provision for land compensation, forcibly they used to jump in, stating that under Article 371A, see, land belongs to the people. So whatever we ask, they should give. So if we really want good road, the people and the civil society should understand where we can claim and where we should not claim. If we want good road, landowners should not disturb on the scheme, the road project like interstate connectivity or economic importance road. Then NISHIT, under NISHIT, NEC or NLCPR, donor ministry, all these roads, there is no provision for claiming land compensation. So people should understand, and the civil societies among the Nagas, they should try to educate the people. If we want good road, landowners should not disturb the contractor or the implementing agency. But Everywhere we are facing this problem because of this ignorance of the public. So we need to educate the public uh, through awareness program, or civil society should work hard and try to educate our own people in a respective district. See, as far as I understand, when we want to make a road, survey used to take place. Preparation of DPR used to take place. At that point of time, all the landowner will issue NOC. We have no objection. But when the contractors come to work, then only they started asking this compensation. This is a basic problem faced by this NHIDCL or border road or this national highway and PWD. So people should also understand that where we should claim, where we should not claim. So as I mentioned, every national highway passing through any village or town, they have every right to claim the land compensation or damage compensation, like structural damage, agri crops damage, or forest damage. All these are entitled under the Act of National Highway, National Highway Authority of India. So those are okay, but where there is no provision, the village council and the civil society should ensure that landowner do not create problem, so that the work can be completed within the specified period, and people can expect the sustainable road in our state.
Even this road that goes through the commercial hub Dimapur town, the national highway that comes from Dilai Gate, that goes all the way through town, and so they are also in a very deplorable condition. Few patches are there that are very bad, sir, like the firing range patch, then the Midland area, PWD area, sir, and then it goes to and the heavy vehicles ply on the road, sir. So any update on that also? The clogging is happening, drainage is a problem, then work gets stalled. So, sir, what is the solution for all of this, sir? Can different departments work hand in hand in this state?
Yeah. No, as far as the national highway is concerned, I am aware that from this Nagaland Gate towards Dilai Gate up to Tragopan Junction, that sanction has been accorded for strengthening of the road, restoration and strengthening of the road. And tender has been floated, and the work has been allotted very recently. So contractor has been given this the order to start the work. So that repair and strengthening of road will be executed very soon from Nagaland Gate towards Dilai Gate to Tragopan Junction. And the other side, Dilai Gate to Patkai Junction, that Dimapur bypass. Nagaland portion is being completed. According to the report that we have received last month, that 98% has been completed, Nagaland portion. Only Assam portion, that Dilai Gate to Khatkati, is yet to be completed. So the moment this Dimapur bypass is completed, that Dimapur traffic congestion that can be eased out. But Assam portion now they are in full swing. I think within this year, 2023-24, that road will be completed. But inside the city, the rest of the road belongs to Road and Bridge, PWD. So they should also take care of their portion. But National Highway portion, repair of that flyover, renovation and repair of that flyover also, tender has been floated and work has been allotted. So National Highway part, I think there should not be a problem.
Do you think coming to the bridge, the flyover, will it be done soon? Because it seems to be quite in a shaky position also if you look at it closely, sir.
Yeah. Reconstruction sanction has not been accorded and proposal has not been prepared. it should be proper flyover. So that is yet to be taken up. But for renovation and repair, immediate repair, that sanction has been accorded, and tender also has been floated, and contractor has been asked to start the work. So that repair work they should start immediately, since the order has been already issued.
So, what are the challenges faced by the PWD, be it National Highway or even roads and bridges, sir? But you are under, you are in charge of National Highway in acquiring road sanctions from the center, sir. Is there any challenges that the state is facing in regard to this?
See, there's some factors where our state PWD, road and bridge, could not take it forward. The problem I have seen and I have come across is that central government, they have already set the benchmark. That is buying up sanction, they call it. So now 12, as many as 12 road has been sanctioned under CRL, under interstate connectivity, then the economic importance road. So all these 12 roads could not be completed. Some, after lapse of 5 years, 6 years, most of the roads were sanctioned during the 2014-15, 16-17, then 18-19, but none of them could be completed. So when they could not complete the project, they said, Government of India consider it that the whole amount of sanction has been reserved by state government, and it is already accounted against the state head of account. So that benchmark, that bank of sanction, it is supposed to be 4 to 5%. We should complete the work, or where the project could not be taken up because of, as we mentioned, the landowners problem, this and that. So such problem which cannot be resolved, the departments should have foreclosed it. Foreclose it, that is one way to relieve us. Another one is if the contractor could not complete within the specified period without any valid reason, then the contract should have been terminated, like we have done that recently. So once it is terminated, the money is back to central government. And one is foreclosed, the money is gone back to central government. So that our bank of sanction would have been reduced to 4% or below 4%. So according to Government of India's guideline now, unless we bring it to 4% or below 4%, we are not going to get any more sanction against this scheme. So last time we have worked out, and Government of India has already determined that Nagaland government has already crossed 10% bank of sanction. So if we wait for another 5 years also, we may not get sanction. So we have directed the department to foreclose the project which are dead and terminate the contractor which are not moving forward. So they are now taking a decision, and once action is taken on this matter, we will claim and we deserve to get more sanction, so that we can have a better road in most of the interior places.
Coming back to National Highway, sir, we have this road here, National Highway, our highway right now, that passes through Dimapur town and Chumukadima, sir, and the street lights and all these safety measures, such as even the street lights or proper lighting on the highways, sir. Do you think that is also going to take into cognizance, sir?
No, this particularly Dimapur, Purana Bazaar to this Chumukadima up to Patkai Bridge. Within the sanction, there is a scope of providing this street light. So they have provided. So I think that it is already functioning. So Other areas, it depends on the scope of sanction. Whether street light is in city area, in city areas, street light should be provided if there is a 4-lane road or 2-lane road. But outside the city area, I may have to check up. Otherwise, Dimapur to Chupukitiba, there is a scope, and within the sanction that the street light should be provided, and white lining should be provided everywhere. Every national highway, white lining should be provided. That is the scope in the sanction. So when while providing this white lining, there are 2 lane on the right hand side, and on the left hand side there are the two-lane road. So the outer line, white lining, the outer white lining is the demarcation point where no vehicle should be parked. So in Kohima, we have already passed the order through DC. So vehicle parking inside the outer white lining is illegal. And administration and the traffic police should take care of that, because national highway, the rules is very clear. So this is the reason that white lining is a must in any national highway, and street light is a must within the city.
So, but our power is so erratic over here, sir. That is another issue. Now, do you think there should be another solution for it? Let's say maybe we have our solar lights. Do you think the government is ready to spend on such solutions right now at this point? Because the power supply is very erratic and we are buying power from other states, sir.
No, state government is contemplating to invite even the investors privately, or through government schemes. That the state government is trying to bring this solar light system also. So that concerned department, the NRE and this power department, they are tying up and they are working out how to implement this solar system, because 100% we cannot depend on this our power system. So they are working out. So some private investors are also willing to invest on this. So let's hope in future it will come out.
That was the Deputy Chief Minister T.R. Zeliang talking and speaking with Nagaland News Network today on various issues, but mostly the department. He's also in charge of the national highways. Now we can see that he is very much aware of different progress works that is happening, and even in for the roads and bridges department also he is very much aware, and as well as national highway. Esther here with camera person Moa for Nagaland News Network.